One thing I always look forward to in your series is the tone. I feel like you have such a grand handle on it from Catastrophe, Divorce, Shining Vale, into this. Like here, I so enjoyed all the little jokes that you toss in, like someone getting into a scooter accident and then following it up with another possible scooter accident, or a casket following a comment about the worst being over. So I'm curious, did you grow up amused by kids getting hit in the face with a ball or things like that? Like where does your twisted sense of humor come from, and what feeds it these days?
Well, I mean, kind of. I don't think any of us really got into people being hit in the face with things until, YouTube and stuff came along. So that wasn't there
Or
when
Three
when
Stooges?
oh yeah, I guess. I mean, I have, younger brothers and sisters who I would, I guess sort of torture and enjoy the reaction. So that was there. I always, I always enjoyed comedy. I always, I come from a big family, so sort of it was a way to stand out a bit, I guess, to be the one to make your mother laugh or your father laugh. It was a bit of a thing. And, even in school, I guess I was a bit of a clown. I think with stuff like that, I just love, I love pushing it as far as I can, and because you can always take it out in the edit, there's sort
Right.
of moments where, there would be feedback on things in scripts where, that I would be told, I don't know if that's the right place for a joke. And I would just go, well, let's just try it, let's just try it. And then, if it doesn't work, we'll take it out. But I always, at script stage anyway, I try and leave as much in as possible, especially with something like this, which is, goes to quite dark places and sort of darker as the series moves on. I feel like, light relief is sort of needed.
Right. What about your detail-oriented nature? Like I can't tell you how hard I laughed at the scene where John Paul takes some alone time and places his framed family photo up, and then he puts it down and he smiles. That was the touch that got me. The smile of him matching the smile that he has in the photo. But it's all these like fun little details that make this show really stand
Yeah.
out in addition to the personalities. And I can only assume like you have this hyper sense of awareness to be able to see the humor and interest in everything.
Yeah, I have I am extra sort of aware on set because I always know that more can be milked. I feel like it's exhausting because you're kind of you're sort of on guard all the time looking for stuff. And sometimes it's tricky because actors don't always want to, they've got it worked out in their head. And I mean, for the most part, they'll just go along with it. But sometimes when I'm sort of coming in and whispering to the director about they should, try this, I can, occasionally see a bristle because they're like, there's enough in here, stop piling more on. But like, for example, that moment with the when John Paul is having some alone time, as you so delicately put it, that was our director, Dervla Walsh, who's she directed the pilot of Shining Vale as well. And
Yeah.
she just has a brilliant eye. And we would sort of be on set together just looking for any opportunity to and also the actor brings a lot to it. Like Clace, his idea was I think his idea was to take the rings off, which I just found just awful. And
In the tie.
he's so delicate with himself, and the tie over over his shoulder. It's there's a lot of team effort on stuff like this.
Yeah. Well, it all worked out for the best. I have so many more questions for you. I thank you so much for your time, and I really loved this.
Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you very much.
You can't just explode a man.
He thinks someone's trying to kill him.
That's insane.